take me back to that nerdy guy you talk about, which I can't even imagine now. You know, the guy that was shy, the guy that really didn't step outside himself, the guy that was so fearful to maybe step into his own.
Thank you. I hope I won't keep this too long, but I live in Australia. I've lived in Australia for 36 years now in this amazingly blessed country, but I grew up in Malaysia, in a very small town of Seremban. Beautiful family, lovely parents, very strict Catholic upbringing, rules bound, and very academically driven. Like, the entire focus of my upbringing was be successful. Mom and dad, we never had much. They always told us we have 4 sons, never have a business. My parents were very humble teachers, the kinds that never had a chance to go through university, just too poor. So they dropped out at the equivalent of year 10 in Australia, Form 5 in Malaysia. And they actually did a diploma, started teaching. Back in the day, it was called Cambridge. The diploma started teaching. And in Malaysia, without having a university degree, at the peak of their dad's earnings as a teacher, 1,000 ringgit a month. That's about 350 Aussie a month. And until today, I kind of am in awe at the inspiration that they sent 4 sons through university education in Australia. The dream was very simple. Get that piece of paper we never had, and your life is going to be so much better than ours, right? So the entire focus was on getting grades. So and my entire focus as a child was succeeding academically, getting the grades so I could go to Australia, finish that degree, and then with a degree, my life was meant to be even better. And really, it proved out to be that way. I guess I came to Australia very shy, very introverted. I chose computer science, frankly, because I felt like computers were a lot safer than people. I always loved people, Andy, but I was always one of those guys that was terrified of the small talk. So I really lacked confidence. I grew up with 4 brothers, which didn't make things, didn't help so much. I was particularly shy with the opposite gender. And I still remember as a youth, when the lights go down, I grew up in the disco generation. I still remember the lights go down. I knew my mates would try to drag me across the street through some unsuspecting gal and try to hook me up. And it's always a very funny story during my youth. It was like, where the heck's Dom? And the guy is taken out and ran and hidden away somewhere because I was just so terrified. That was me.